participants have penciled in some fiscal policy changes into their projections, that the basis for today's decision is simply
Bitcoin is just another currency that will eventually die. The big mistake was not to back it with the best tangible asset. If it's not backed by a real asset, then its real value is zero.
This is not insignificant. This is not.
Hello Bitcoin and altcoin enthusiasts. In this vlog episode, I would like to attempt answering a comment which I received last week. It reads, Bitcoin is just another fiat currency but electronic. It'll eventually die like the non-electronic others. The big mistake was not to back it with the best tangible asset, real money or gold. If it's not backed up by real asset, then its real value is zero. Now, isn't this my first negative comment about digital currencies? To answer this comment, firstly, we need to understand that Bitcoin investors definitely know that when they buy into Bitcoin, Bitcoin is not backed up by any tangible assets. This means that investors value Bitcoin not by the fact that whether it is or it is not backed up by any tangible assets. In fact, Bitcoin is valued for its properties that make it perform like a hedge of value, like gold, or perform like a currency, like fiat currency. In all mediums of investment needs to be backed up by a tangible asset for it to have value, then how do we explain for the US dollar? Since 1971, the US dollar left the Bretton Woods monetary system and has not been backed up by any gold since then. The US dollar does not mean that it will collapse to a zero value just because it has no tangible asset backing it. The reason why the US dollar has value is because of its function as a currency. Therefore, the value of the US dollar will not crash and burn just because it is not backed up by any tangible asset. However, we need to understand why the fiat currency still depreciates over time. The reason why its value still nevertheless goes down is its increasing supply. The quantity which it is printed exceeds its demand. The central banks goes on to print it through quantitative easing programs without much effort or cost or so-called proof of work. Whereas for gold, its supply is limited to some extent, so gold or precious metals do not depreciate over time. As far as performance as a currency is concerned, yes, the fiat currency works fine as a medium of remittance and currency. But for gold and precious metals, it is not convenient for them to perform as a currency in our fast-paced financial and digital world. If you insist on using gold, how are you going to send it overseas? Even to store it safely is a hassle. That is why fiat currency will perform better as a currency rather than precious metals do. So do we not realize that Bitcoin fits to serve both as a hedge of value and a medium of exchange as a currency due to its remarkable properties that it is able to fulfill these two vital roles, that the demand for it continues to increase. So demand for it increases because of its properties and not because of whether there are any tangible assets backing it. Now, its supply is limited. Bitcoin's supply is limited, currently fixed at about 12.5 Bitcoins for every block in the blockchain. Demand goes up with its supply going down. Basic economics proposes that its price continue to go up. Furthermore, central banks cannot manipulate Bitcoin's price, unlike how the prices of precious metals are manipulated. Here is a table that shows the different trades of gold, fiat currency, and crypto. So in this table, you will see that for crypto, it scores high on fungibility, non-consumable, portability, durability. It's highly divisible, as we know of Bitcoin, and the smallest unit for Bitcoin is one Satoshi. That's 100 of a million. It is secured, extremely secured, because it can't be counterfeited, and it is extremely easy to be transactable because once you have a wallet mobile app on your mobile, you can just send your Bitcoins over to whoever that you want to send it to. It is scarce for Bitcoin and digital currencies because the supply is predictable. It is set to hit 21 million by the year 2140 for Bitcoin. And importantly, the sovereignty of Bitcoin as controlled by government is very low for Bitcoin and digital currencies. And finally, Bitcoin and digital currencies are highly decentralized. It is distributed to the different owners of Bitcoin, and as far as mining is concerned, it is also highly decentralized and distributed to the different 5,000, 6,000 over full nodes for the blockchain. If you have liked this video, please go ahead and punch the like button. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. If you have anything to share, please use the comment section below. Okay, so I will catch you some other time. See you. Bye bye.